Fox 5 New York. This is Good Day Weekend.
Good morning. It's Saturday, January 17th. I'm Haley Fixler in the Fox 5 newsroom. Thanks for joining us live on the Fox local app. All right, let's start with a live look outside where we are tracking not one, but two systems bringing us snow today and tomorrow. Temperatures, they're going to get as high as the low 40s. Some morning snow is set to become afternoon rain, and it's also going to be a cloudy evening followed by a threat of snow tomorrow. All right, firefighters battled a 4-alarm fire that engulfed 4 buildings last night in Yonkers. Take a look at this. One building partially collapsed into the street. There were also downed electrical wires, which really made it more difficult for the firefighters. One person affected said she lost everything.
Mentally, no, I lost everything. I was coming from work and everything, clothes, furniture. I have nothing but what I have on.
Officials are still investigating the cause of the fire. No injuries have been reported. Well, the hunt is on for a hit-and-run suspect in Brooklyn. Take a look at this. You can see surveillance video. It's coming up soon. It's going to be showing a driver slamming into a pedestrian on Pitkin Avenue at Mother Gaston Boulevard. Now, the car keeps going on. You can see that surveillance video there, and it drags the woman on the ground. Investigators say her body was found about a block away outside of a Brownsville laundromat. Police say they know who the woman is, but they are not releasing her name yet. However, TMZ is now reporting that she's a former Nickelodeon child star. This is all still under investigation. Where Governor Hochul gave her State of the State address this week. She covered a lot of big topics, and she also shared what she hopes to achieve this coming year. Fox 5's Morgan Mackay went one-on-one with the governor.
We sat down with Governor Kathy Hochul to discuss a wide range of topics, including her proposals to restrict ICE here in New York. We asked about President Donald Trump's threat to pull federal funding from sanctuary cities. Here's a portion of that interview. Have you heard more from the president on this?
We've not heard more, but I mean, just stop threatening us. I cannot tell you how many times we've had to go to court, wasting state resources, our time and energy.
Some Democrats are even going a step further and calling for to abolish ICE. What are your thoughts? Do you think ICE should be defunded?
Listen, I would say I'm told a year ago ICE had much more higher favorabilities in people's minds in both parties. And the abuse of power has been so blatant. And Donald Trump and Kristi Noem are driving this.
So you disagree with how they're being deployed, but do you agree with them staying funded?
There has been the use of ICE in the past. I mean, they help with border patrols. We don't want criminals crossing into our borders. We have to make sure our borders are safe. Of course we do. And the federal government has a responsibility for that. But what they have taken this title to be is far more abusive than anyone could have imagined. So, again, let's go back to the way it used to be.
We also asked Governor Hochul about Mayor Mamdani's push to increase taxes on millionaires and corporations. Here's what she had to say. You said, especially this week, you're really ruling out that increase on the 1%, the increase on taxes on the 1%. But what about a corporate tax?
I don't believe in raising taxes for the sake of raising taxes. I mean, what is served by that? We have high taxes already, predating my time. We have enough revenues to do what we want to do and what we need to do to support our state. So beyond that, I don't see a justification.
So you're saying no new taxes this year, whether it be corporate tax, income tax, a tax on someone's second home, no taxes?
The caveat has to be what Donald Trump does to New York. We really do get a substantial amount of our revenues. Our budget is based on probably 30, 40, high numbers of money coming in from Washington. And like I said, when they cut it off, we sue, we win. If for some reason they cut off a massive amount of money, and he'd be responsible for this, and I'd make sure the Republicans in New York who supported this are aware that they own this, then the calculation would have to change, but we're not there.
We also asked the governor if she plans to ask Mayor Mamdani to endorse her in a re-election bid, and she said, stay tuned. We'll air the full interview tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. right here on Fox 5 for Politics Unusual. Reporting from the newsroom, I'm Morgan Mackay, Fox 5 News.
A lot of information there. All right, well, viral videos on social media show just how easy it is to get past the new subway gates that are being tested under an MTA pilot program. Now, many of these videos, they're being made by one single group. Its leader says he makes these videos to expose just how much money the MTA is wasting. Lisa Evers spoke to him in a Fox 5 exclusive.
Our Fox 5 camera captured the scene here at the Broadway Lafayette subway station in Soho when a member of the performance collective known as Bonnet Boy tossed his hat over a sensor, tricking it into opening the exit doors. When the gate swung open, they all sauntered in. I caught up with the group's leader, who goes by the handle Official King Spider, for an exclusive interview.
I'm a New Yorker. I'm originally from New York, so I know what's going on in the subway systems. We need to focus more on like safety and the service of the subway system. A lot of people are getting hurt. There's a lot of homeless people in the subway system as well.
Official King Spider tells me he feels the MTA is wasting millions of dollars on the new fare gates. And that's the point he's trying to make with the videos. But in fact, the MTA tells me these new gates being tested were free. And here's what else spokesperson Eugene Resnick told us. Quote, "This is a free pilot program with technology from leading companies in the world. And so far, most riders seem to like it. The opinions of minor league trolls who steal rides from New Yorkers for internet attention are less of a concern," end quote.
I show people basically how to get around the subway system, basically to get onto the train so that they don't have to worry about, getting hurt or injured or anything like that. And hey, it's New York. A lot of people hop the turnstile. It should be free.
You don't have to look for too long to see people jumping the turnstile, but last year's surge of NYPD officers in the subway has meant more chances for fare evaders to get a summons, or if they have outstanding warrants, handcuffs and jail.
As long as I'm not hurting anybody, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody or anything like that, but we are all a part of New York, so we have to make it make sense.
King Spider says he's never been arrested and that he and his members have not gotten summonses. He says they're just trying to draw attention to the MTA to get better service for the riders. At the Broadway Lafayette station in Soho, I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.
All right, well, listen to this. A new 45 Years of Pac-Man exhibit just opened up at the Paley Museum. It celebrates the origins and the legacy of one of the most iconic characters in video game history. The Paley Museum is located on West 52nd Street, and it's free for Paley members. The exhibit runs through May 31st. A Long Island teen is making it her mission to make sure that local women look sharp during their job interviews. She's created what she's calling a career closet. It offers free professional clothing to potential job applicants. Fox 5's Jody Goldberg has this story.
This is Alexandra DiDonato then, just starting out on her Girl Scout journey. And this is Alexandra now, a straight-A student, varsity volleyball player, still proudly wearing that same sash, just with a few more badges and a whole lot more impact.
This is the Gold Award project. It's a sustainable project in your community, and you have to work over 85 hours on it.
The senior started a career closet here at Smithtown High School West. It's a one-stop shop set up near the business wing where classmates can borrow professional clothes for interviews or school events for free. She came up with the idea after volunteering for Dress for Success, a nonprofit that helps unemployed women find professional clothes as they re-enter the workforce.
I planned and organized the clothing drive, and then we donated that clothing to Dress for Success of Brookhaven, and also put some of the clothing here in the closet.
So far, the closet's stocked with blazers, but it's a step in the right direction.
You're showing that you care about the job that you're going for. First impressions are everything.
And by the time Alexandra graduates, she wants the closet filled with everything students need, from pants to purses and accessories, to keep the closet going strong.
They could come here whenever they feel like it if they need something important to wear for any event.
We do have some students that can't afford it, or they just don't have the ability to get a wardrobe like this. This is an opportunity for them to feel included.
Alexandra says the real reward is watching someone walk out feeling stronger than when they walked in.
I love helping people because it makes me feel excited when they feel the relief of getting their confidence back.
Proving that a little service can make a big difference. In Smithtown, Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.
What a great idea. All right, don't go away. We're going to be right back. But first, here's the 7-day forecast.